The scope of the work being done every day at Franklin County Children's Services is inspiring. While their primary focus is protecting children, they also work very hard to strengthen the family unit. That's the basis of a renewed effort on finding long-lasting homes for teenage foster children. When a family opens their doors and their hearts to a teen, FCCS wants to make sure that the transition is a success. So here to talk more about this year's goals are Executive Director Chip Spinning, along with Candelaria Mota, the Assistant Director at the Center for Adolescents and Families. So welcome to you both.
Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Oh, Chip, we'll start by kind of talking about the current situation. People don't want to kind of admit, I guess, that abuse, neglect is still kind of happening right in our community, and that you actually have an increased demand for these services, right?
Yes, that's true. We continue to see a demand this year as well. I think we had 31,729 calls to our hotline, and we completed over 13,700 investigations. So definitely there's still a need for our services.
We've talked many times about how FCCS kind of works with the families to try to keep the kids at home first, when it is safe, obviously, or emphasizing kinship care. That's been a big thing. So why is that so important for the child, for the family?
Well, we think that every child deserves a family. And so we really want to do everything that we can to maintain those personal connections and those family connections. So first, we want to try to serve them in their own home, if at all possible, if they can safely be maintained there. If we can't, then we're going to try what we call kinship care, which would be relatives. It could be an aunt, an uncle, a grandparent, somebody that they know well. And if that's not possible, then family foster care. But we know that our outcomes are better when we can serve children in family-like settings.
And we mentioned in the introduction that you're kind of renewing your effort and focusing on teenagers. You want them to have a safe, a stable family setting. So why the focus on teens?
We've experienced an increase in teens coming into our system, and they're not the normal abuse and neglect children that we normally serve. They often have challenges with behavior and other things like that. And so since they're a little different than historically who we've served, we're looking to change our focus a little bit and expand our array of services so we can meet their needs better.
Okay, and that brings us to you, Candy. Your agency is part of the National Youth Advocate Program. So tell us what your primary goal is.
Yeah, well, we're really fortunate to partner up with the FCCS at the National Youth Advocate Program, which was established actually here in Ohio in 1978. We pride ourselves on caring for communities, promoting peace, and connecting communities. Our primary goal is to bring out the big need, basically, for good, strong, caring foster parents to step up and help to take care of our teenagers.
And now, how does the Center for Adolescents and Families work to kind of support the kids and the family unit?
That's a great question. We provide state-of-the-art clinical services to include individual, group, and family counseling services. We also have a really cool component of creative arts. So we do things such as African drumming, graphic design, art, dance, things that are relevant to a lot of teenagers and their needs.
That's really cool. The programs are so kind of unique.
Yes.
That you're able to offer that. So when it comes to actually being a foster parent, most imagine taking on a young child, taking on, you know, a baby, even whatever it may be. So how do you convince people that there is a need and they should consider taking a teen on?
Awesome. Well, right now what's happening in Franklin County, we are facing, as Chip had even noted, a real crisis. There's such an influx of teenagers coming into the system and a lack of appropriate, good, stable foster parents. Many of the foster parents that we meet that actually take care of teenagers are delighted to help them. They see for themselves the growth that happens, and it adds to their family. Most of our foster parents are happy with their teenagers and are thriving beautifully because they see the impact they're making. So it's truly, truly a remarkable difference that you could make. We believe that a child will thrive much better at a family-like setting than in a shelter or group home setting.
And you offer training for these parents.
Yes, our training is amazing. We offer state-of-the-art training that is ahead of the curve. We actually have an upcoming class starting on Tuesday, February 15th. We have a dynamic team. Our organization also prides itself in providing good customer service. Part of the center's goal really is to provide support for foster parents. So we also conduct foster parent support groups. For those people that are interested, give us a call. we can start just by having a conversation and learning more by attending our orientation on February 15th.
All right, a great option as well is CHIP. I'm sure they can call FCCS anytime that they're interested, right?
They could call us anytime. They could get on our website, and we'll connect them to all the providers locally that are providing foster care, and they can make a choice and create a better future.
Absolutely. All right, I want to thank you both for being with me.
Thank you.
Thank you.